Fantasy football week 6 waiver wire. It's what we're here to talk about today. If you like this content, please be sure to like and subscribe. So, quarterback, Will Levis. This is more of a deeper league option, but if your quarterback's on bye, you need someone. He gets the Colts' terrible defense this week. In your shallower leagues, perhaps Caleb Williams has been dropped. Kirk Cousins. If I had to choose one, I would choose Caleb. Your hope there is, he gets the Jags this week, playable matchup, and then you're really hoping he breaks through after the bye. Number 1 draft pick, rushing ability. So Caleb, Kirk, both upside streaming options. Daniel Jones, another streaming option. He gets the Bengals' terrible defense, and he's going to have Malik Neighbors back. Also rush the ball a little bit more against the Seahawks, so hopefully they open him up a bit. Running back, it's a bit dire out there, but Tyrone Tracy, you got to get him if he's available. No Devin Singletary, operated as the Giants' RB1, had 18 rushes for 129 yards. Super athletic guy, so I'm expecting him to remain a part of the offense when Singletary's healthy. Kendre Miller should be activated off IR this week, so if you're in a deeper league, you need, it's looking pretty bleak out there. I would add Kendre. Just, talented rookie, drafted high last year. Suffered through injuries. Hopefully he's finally healthy. And Alvin Kamara's backup. Jalen Wright. The Dolphins have a bye this week. They look bad. Mostert's back. But if Tua's back soon, Achane suffered a concussion. So Jalen Wright remains an upside stash to me. Tank Bigsby. Honestly, didn't think Tank Bigsby would be available on the waiver wire in many places, but in my 14-man home league, he is, so he's got to be out there. He's operating more as the Jaguars 1B versus being purely an RB2. Not getting many targets, but is getting rushing ability, and he's an explosive runner. So, Tank, terrible rookie year, looking great year 2. Kamani Vidal. Again, this one takes a leap of faith, but Chargers just had their bye. Gus Edwards looks inefficient. J.K. Dobbins looks inefficient. I would definitely stash Kamani because I think he's going to see action here soon. He's been inactive. Wide receiver, your real gem on the waiver wire available in most places is Juju Smith-Schuster. He was just one of the Chiefs' top wide receivers. Now, he had 230 receiving yards all of last year. 7 catches for 130 this game. So kind of crazy, but Juju could be a league winner. Or he could go straight to 0. But yeah, I would definitely stash him and find out. Darnell Mooney in your shallower leagues. He's had 3 games above 15 PPR points this year. And he just went 9 for 105 and 2 touchdowns this past week. Just insane. And, Kirk Cousins is looking much healthier and better. Kendrick Bourne, for, if it's looking bleak out there. Again, this one takes a leap of faith. A, he's on the Patriots. B, he had a torn ACL, but first game active. Only ran like 10 routes or so, but it's looking like we might get Drake May, who you could also stash. And, Drake May should unlock a ceiling for the Patriots offense. And, your hope with Bourne is it's going to be a little bit like Mike Williams, where he's going to ramp up. But first game active, KJ Osborne was inactive. So, and then he's competing with like Kayshon Boutte. So, yeah, I would stash Bourne if I needed a, maybe like a 10 to 12 PPR point guy is the hope there. Tight end, Theo Johnson. Super athletic rookie. Went in the 3rd round, I believe, of the draft. Hasn't done anything all year, but just had 5 for 48 with Malik Neighbors inactive. So maybe he's earning more of a role. Tight end, of course, is a slow position to learn usually. Luke Musgrave. Usually we don't do this. You don't just stash an upside tight end, but really the thinking here is I know a lot of people play on FFBC where it's tight end premium, so it's pretty bleak for tight ends, and Musgrave has probably gotten cut. He's still going to be involved in the offense somewhat, a la Dawson Knox or whatever. Kraft seems to be the 1A there, but if Kraft misses time, he's already had some injuries. Musgrave is, we know how valuable a piece of the Packers passing game is. So Musgrave would be a must add in that case. And then Jonnu Smith, again, the Dolphins are on bye, but he's had 2 games above 10 PPR points. I think this last game was more a byproduct of how dysfunctional the Dolphins offense has been. But yeah, if I'm desperate and I need a guy, I'd stash Jonnu. And then defense, gave a bunch here. The Bills facing the Jets, they got a bunch of good matchups. The Bears against the Jaguars, just a good D. Colts get the Titans. Chargers get the Broncos. Broncos get the Chargers. And the Falcons get the Panthers. Gonna do short and sweet today. Got a hurricane rolling through, so still think Davis and I are gonna go live tomorrow around 11 a.m. Eastern. So I'll see you then. Peace out.